Hey guys, what's up? It's your favorite duo, the dynamic duo, the best duo in the world. We don't need an introduction, but we will still introduce ourselves.
Yes, now in very crispy audio.
Oh my god, yeah. Are you ready? Hi, I'm Alex.
Hello, I'm Mark.
Oh, I love this. I feel like I'm in an ASMR video, honestly.
Could be. I'm hoping that's not gonna be a thing. Though.
I don't know, but honestly, if you would like an ASMR video where we talk like this for 20 minutes, give a like. I don't know. Listen to our podcast and comment under one of our Instagram posts and tell us that you want an ASMR video, and I will make sure that we make it because I live for this right now. For those of you who are really concerned why we sound so great, Mark, care to explain?
Yeah, so in our first 3 episodes, we have used my handy-dandy microphone that I had bought 2 years ago because my friends were complaining that I sound awful on Discord. So for podcasting, it's not really good to use one microphone, especially if you're 2 people, due to microphone pickup patterns. I'm not going to go into too much technical details. Anyway, long story short, we shelled out a ridiculous amount of money to get...
ridiculous amount of money, but also thank you Black Friday.
Thank you Black Friday. I mean, we got only 15% off.
I mean, yeah, but still thank you Black Friday. 15% off is still better than no percent
I know,
off.
yeah, it is true. So, yeah, we shelled out a ridiculous amount of money to get some proper studio... Well, I wouldn't say studio grade. Maybe studio grade. But some Rode microphones.
The box literally says studio quality USB microphone.
Oh.
So yes, studio grade.
Okay,
if you think about it.
Valid, fair enough. Well, it's still not XLR. It's still not what people use in broadcasts and stuff. But it's still on USB. But I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, we sound nice for once.
And now we have fun effects such as record scratch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. That felt really weird in my ears. I don't know how I feel about that one.
Unfortunately, we don't have a drum roll. It really pisses me off.
But you can add one.
I bet we can add one, but we have a set trombone.
Oh my god, that with your run down the stairs for food. But yeah, so you guys better enjoy this. We really went above and beyond for our 5 followers. So.
Yes, and we also noticed your feedback that 2 hours is a ridiculously long time to listen to a podcast.
Which is really sad because why would you not want to listen to us for 2 hours?
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah, but we heard you loud and clear.
So we're gonna try to keep it in under an hour.
Yeah, that's
the whole
plan.
point. Yeah. Alright, do you want to go to the first topic for today?
Oh my god, yes. Okay, so I have been watching with my boyfriend, and also kind of Mark, you've been involved in the watching. I think you might have missed a couple of episodes here and there, but we were watching Warrior Nun.
Yeah. I mean, I watched it before, so for me it was more like a recap
a
thing.
rewatch. Yeah, I mean that's what it was for my boyfriend as well. He was rewatching Warrior Nun with me because the 2nd season came out, and
I mean I'm going to watch it at home during Christmas, so I'm not gonna watch it 2nd season.
Yeah, which is fine. But we watched Warrior Nun, and episode 1 comes on, and I made this, I think, amazing comment.
I don't think it was episode 1. I think it was 2 or 3 at this point.
No, to be fair, I made the comment in episode 1,
enough.
And then by episode 3, I was like, no, I stand by my comment.
Fair enough. 100%. Okay, fair enough.
So those of you that don't know what Warrior Nun is, it's basically this TV show where there's these nuns and they have the halo of Adriel. One of them has the halo of Adriel in her back, and they can see demons and Satan thingies. Mark, please stop. That is so loud in my ears.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Anyway, so yeah, they basically this one nun who has the halo of Adriel in her spine back thing. She can basically like see Satan's spawns. But turns out that this girl, she's not really worthy of the halo. She is, but she isn't. And then people try to kill her anyway. And there's these warriors who are nuns. And the way that they look and the way that they fight and the way that they go from point A and point B just looks like what ninjas would do. Like, starting from their outfit, I obviously understand that they are like nuns, therefore their like faces are covered, but they're basically wearing ninja fucking head pieces. And then obviously they're wearing like dresses and shit because they're nuns, but like their dresses are like black and
like
look
very
ninja.
dark blue or very
like,
dark blue,
basically black,
but like their combat dress is black.
Yeah,
like they have like the classic like commando like cut
ninja outfit.
Yeah,
ninja outfit. Anyway, so we with Mark ended up calling them nunjas, which is basically nun and ninja put together. Nunja. Please put that into your new vocabulary, please.
And
let's
and
make
just
it a thing.
please repost this episode with the hashtag Nanja.
Yes, because I want this to be added to the Urban Dictionary. I don't know. I want this to be a word from now on. Nunja. I'm honestly willing to give up what actually nunja means and come up with like a funnier definition for nunja. Like, I don't know, when you like, I don't know. We need some help with like a good definition of what a nunja is. But for now, a nunja is a warrior nun. And yeah, they basically look like nunjas. I might post a picture of what a nunja looks like on Instagram.
Will you dress up as a nunja?
Probably not. Not religious enough for that one, but yeah, I think I'll post a picture of what a nunja looks like, and you guys can basically see for yourself. That
Fair enough.
A nunja is a nunja. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else. I don't know what else to add about the nunja. Like,
I mean, we just thought it was funny.
Yeah, we just thought it was funny. Yeah, we kind of want it to go off, you know, like make nunja a thing. Hashtag nunjas, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know how like podcasters have like names for their listeners. Do you know what I mean?
No. Do you wanna call our listeners nunjas?
Can we call our listeners the nunjas? Because they're like ninjas, they come and go. You see them and you don't.
But why none?
Because they don't exist.
Oh, so not N-U-N, just N-O-N. None. Oh God.
Yep.
We could.
I think that's just hilarious.
Yeah. So this is where you heard first. You, our favorite listeners, have been branded as nunjas.
Nunjas. Well done. A gold star for you guys. Well done. You have progressed in your life.
Yeah. So, keeping the tone with something lighthearted, why don't we go on to our next topic, which is your slippers. Can I please do the introduction for this? So, I'm editing episode 2.
Yeah.
And she just comes home, knocks on my door.
Wait. Bearing in mind, like me and my boyfriend, we went to do some like Christmas shopping. So like we went to town, we went to like Primark, and like basically got some like Christmas outfits or whatever.
Yeah. Just comes in, knocks on my door, and I'm like, come in. And she has this massive grin on her face. She's like smiling, but like with that absolute like 5-year-old child smile when you give that child like a big bucket of candy. And she's like, look what I bought. And she brings up this really thick, like green slippers that look like elf shoes,
Yep.
and then have little like jingles on it.
Little bells.
Bells on it. Yeah, little bells on it. And then she starts shaking it, and then she's just super happy with herself.
With every jingle, okay, you can all imagine, with every jingle of the bells, my grin progressively went bigger and bigger and bigger. I, like, honestly, by the end of it, I don't think I could even, like, pull a bigger grin.
Yeah.
Like, my muscles hurt so much after that.
So then she goes and proceeds to put them on. And then she starts jumping around the house.
I basically said that I refuse to walk properly in those slippers. It is going to be only a walk that I would like to call hyper. Just that.
So
that basically sums it up. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But
so the other thing is, then you started playing jingle bells with your feet.
Can you imagine? I fucking love that. I can play jingle bells with the bells on my slippers. And it sounded great. You can't even say that it didn't.
I mean, it didn't have the tonality. It had like a monotone tone, but it was okay, yeah.
But
I could recognize the song.
But you knew it was jingle bells.
Yeah, I knew it was jingle bells.
Now imagine the mindfuck. I am playing jingle bells with the bells on my slippers.
Anyway, it was just ridiculous.
It was great. I have a video of me jumping and laughing in those slippers.
Can we post that to Instagram, please?
No, because I don't know why, but when I was jumping, there was something really weird with my hand. I can.
Yeah, it was.
I was so excited that
it looked like you were doing jumping jacks.
I mean, I basically was. I basically was. For like a short period of time, it was jumping jacks. No, I mean, see, the situation with that was that I was so excited that I had no control over my body.
Alex's inner child, like, fully outburst and then took over, like,
yeah, for
100%.
Sure.
Like, all seriousness was just gone. She didn't care about anything, whether the podcast, like, I'll finish editing in time or something. No, she was just like, nah, doesn't matter. Because I have these slippers. I never seen in my life anyone so excited about a pair of slippers. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like whenever I go like shopping for shoes or like anything, I go into a shop, I'm like, I like that, and then I buy it, and then it pisses like whoever I'm shopping with, especially if it's a girl, it pisses them off. It's like, but like you haven't looked through. Or what's here? And I'm like, I don't need to. I like this.
Yeah, well, you know what?
I cannot imagine myself wearing those slippers. But you're gonna buy one for your boyfriend, right?
Well, I told him, and he basically was like, my feet are gonna get absolutely sweaty in these. And like, yeah, sure, he's not wrong. However,
it's fun.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I absolutely live for these slippers. He made a comment, he was like, at least I'm not gonna lose you. And I was like, I mean, sure, with slippers like that, obviously not.
I mean, yeah, it's technically better than a balloon.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like that is literally you can't lose me.
Yeah, you just need to listen to the bells.
Yeah, and also considering that I refuse to walk properly in those slippers, I'm definitely not going to get lost.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I'm still trying to find the video that I have of me in the slippers, and I can't seem to find it, and that's really sad. I should have been prepared a little more. I know it's somewhere.
It's okay.
It's really
it's not like it's a video podcast. It's not like we're showing this.
No, but you can hear the bells and my laughing in the video.
I'm not sure if how it would work through microphones, if it would pass through well.
We can try.
I mean, we can try, 100%.
But no, I don't know where the video is. It's really sad. Honestly, okay. I was so fucking excited about the slippers, but yeah, well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So you guys won't find out what I sound like and how amazing the slippers are.
before we move on to our really serious topic for today, do you want to do your word of the day?
Oh my god, yes. I have 7 words of the day, and I'm gonna make it into a game.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you the word, and then you're gonna give me what you think the definition of the word is.
Okay. I like it.
And then I'll tell you what the actual definition is. Okay. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
So word number 1 is natiform.
Can you spell it, please?
Natiform.
Natiform. I would say, just based on the work, it sounds very scientific to me. Well,
Okay.
like mildly scientific.
Mm-hmm.
It feels it would be like a state of matter, but I know it's not a state of matter. Natiform. I'm gonna go and say that this is some kind of mental illness.
No, actually, it's something that resembles a butt. Natiform.
Every day you learn something.
Exactly.
Okay.
So next time you see a peach, just remember that it's a natiform peach.
Okay.
Because it resembles the butt.
Okay.
Are you ready for the next word?
I am so ready.
Okay. Word number 2 is vagitus.
Vagitus.
Vagitus. Do you need me to spell it out for you?
Please.
VAGITUS. Vagitus.
Okay. Sounds like...
Vagina. Yes.
Yes. Well, no. It sounds like... I would say this is a slang word for calling somebody a big vagina.
Oh my god, I wish. No, it's the cry of a newborn baby.
I see.
Which is really sad, but I get it, right? A newborn baby fresh out of the vagina gets the vagitus, the cry.
Okay, that I can see that. Yeah.
Cool.
I that can work, yeah.
Okay, word number 3 is collywobbles.
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 I would say it's like the way it's a motion, the way like bushes move.
Oh, I like it, but no, it's
I'm terrible at this.
You are. Collywobbles are the butterflies in your stomach. You know when you have that feeling,
right.
where you get butterflies in your stomach when you like fall in love or whatever. I don't know, can't relate. I'm joking.
Boyfriend?
No, he knows I love him.
Okay.
But yeah, collywobbles are the butterflies in your stomach.
Good to know.
Yeah. Have you ever had collywobbles?
I did have. Yeah.
Long time ago.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Nice. Okay, are you ready for the next word?
Go ahead.
Griffinage.
Griffinage. Well, isn't griffin like a mythical creature?
Sure.
I'm not sure if that's the word.
Well, it's a griffinage.
Griffinage. It sounds like an orphanage.
It does.
So it's like God, this is difficult. Okay, I'm just gonna go. It's an orphanage for griffins.
Oh my god. I love that. No. It's unreadable handwriting.
Okay.
So if you have unreadable
I
handwriting,
do have unreadable handwriting.
your handwriting is griffinage.
Okay.
I'm going to use that next time.
Good.
You might know this next word.
Okay. I bloody hope so because I'm 0 out of 4 so far.
Yeah, well, you have to have some brains. No, I'm joking. You have some brains, but maybe not in those. To be fair, these are very, very niche words. But I feel like the word I'm about to say is a little more known, so you might know it.
Might know it, yeah.
Yeah. What's a tittle?
How is this a known word? A tittle?
A tittle.
A tittle. I would say it's like I know this is. I think it's a very British word, so it must be some part of a tea set.
I see what you're thinking. Okay, no, it's the dot on top of the I or the J.
Okay.
So the dot, it's called the tittle.
Why? Why? Why don't you just call it dot?
Well, because a dot kind of indicates that it's like accidental, right?
Or just no, not necessarily. You call dot at the end of the sentence.
Yeah, but it's actually a full stop.
Oh, it's a full stop, right?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So if it's a full stop, then
You can call,
needs
call
a
it
tittle.
a dot. You could call it a dot. I think a dot is fine. Let us know in the comments, is dot fine? Do you need the word tittle for it? I find it ridiculous.
I like the word though, tittle. Like when I first saw the word, I was like, it kind of sounds a little like nipple, but like cat's
Fair
version.
enough. Yeah. That was my other thing. It's like, who could it be that? And I was like, no way.
Yeah, like it kind of sounds a little like a
Yeah.
cat's tit.
Yeah.
It's a tittle.
I get it. I get that.
Okay, are you ready for the next word?
Yes.
You are going to be familiar with the definition, maybe not with the word. Crapulence.
Crapulence. Right, okay. Are these just birds?
No.
Because they crap all over your car.
No.
Okay.
No.
I legit not pretending to be dumb. I don't know these words.
No, it's fine. They're really, really niche words. So crapulence is the sick feeling you get after eating or drinking too much.
I definitely had that.
Yeah, so I'm like, you might be familiar with the definition,
Yeah.
but maybe not with the
And
word
more like
to
I'm more
describe
like
it.
familiar with the feeling.
Right, with the feeling.
Yeah,
of,
with the feeling. Yeah.
well,
yeah.
I didn't want to give it away that it was
Yeah.
a feeling, right? So,
Fair enough. Yeah. True.
but I was like, yeah, Mark's gonna resonate with the definition of the word.
100%. Yeah.
So yeah, next time you feel crapulent, please let us know.
Fairs.
Okay, I love this word.
Is it the last one?
Yes, it is.
Fair enough.
It's the last word. I love the word. The definition is like, oh yeah, cool. I do that a lot. I get it. But the word is beautiful. Scurryfunge.
Can you spell that, please?
No. No, of course I can.
What a dick.
What a scurryfunge. No, of course I can spell it out. It's first part of the word is scurry, which is SCURRY, and then funge, FUNGE, scurryfunge.
Right. I don't know why, but this word sounds like there's like kitchen sponges,
Ooh, I really like where you're thinking.
right? But I definitely think that it's nothing to do with that. I'm going to go and say that this is something to do with mold.
Okay. It's the time you run around cleaning frantically right before company comes over.
Well, technically, it can be related to mold.
I would say it's more related to kitchen sponges than mold, but sure. So yeah, here are my 7 amazing words of the day.
Amazing.
I hope you liked those.
We hope you liked those. Anything else we would like to talk about? Before we go into the really serious topic.
Ooh, yes, actually.
Go ahead.
The World Cup.
Right, I mean...
That happened.
Okay, so... The World Cup. I mean, it's just a shit show. Come on. Like, I don't know what else I can add. It's a shit show.
I agree. I recently, while watching the different matches, I came to a conclusion that there are a lot of curveballs in this one. Like, you're watching it and you're like, oh, this country, it's not going to do well. And then it does well. And it's like, well, this country never did well. Why is it doing so well? And then, like, the good countries are, like,
England
getting
is like
are
doing
getting
shit.
absolutely fucking trashed, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, you are a good team. Why are you getting fucking trashed? And then it's like there is none of it makes sense anymore.
Right. I mean,
Or for example, there was the match yesterday, which was Poland versus Argentina,
yeah.
and then simultaneously to that, it was Saudi Arabia with Mexico. And we lost, Poland, we lost 2-0. 2-0. Which in my head was like, well, that's shit, right?
Yeah.
And then the other team that were playing simultaneously, because we were obviously fighting to get out of the team
Makes sense.
thing or whatever. So Mexico scores 2 goals, and then everyone watching the match was like, oh, Poland's fucked. Poland is so fucked. And then Saudi Arabia scores 1 fucking goal, and everyone's cheering, and I'm like, I don't understand. Who are we supposed to be cheering on for? Anyway, the bottom line is Poland ended up losing 2-0. Saudi Arabia scored 1, Mexico scored 2, which is good for them. Well done. Poland, in my opinion, played fucking awful, except for the goalkeeper in the first half, who basically slapped Messi. And then Messi got a free shot or whatever, and then the goalkeeper and then the goalkeeper didn't let it go in, and I was just like, yeah, look at that power play. But it went into their head, and then in the second half they lost fucking 2-0. But they went through anyway, right? They went through anyway, and Poland's really happy about it.
Did Argentina and Poland go through, or did Mexico and Poland?
No, Argentina and Poland went through, which is cool, which is great. Good for them. Well done. They all played really well. But in my opinion, I mean, come on, if you lose 2-0, you shouldn't fucking go through. That, none of that makes sense. It should be, well, you lost the game, so fuck off. Pack your bags and go.
I mean, it all depends. I'm not, like I said, I'm not too big of a fan of football. We were watching a couple of games while I was with my colleagues, because I was on a 2-day trip recently.
Yeah.
On a company trip, and we were watching some games, but nothing I was not overly interested in any.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really care about the World Cup.
You know
my
what?
only thing is that I enjoy hanging out with people, and if I can hang out with friends under the title of, hey, let's watch the World Cup, then it's
okay, yeah,
cool,
fair enough.
I'll go watch the World Cup.
I'll give that to you, yeah.
I'll go watch the World Cup to see my friends and hang out and have a drink and chat between the goals, or chat between whatever's going on. In my opinion, it's just it's a nice excuse to leave the house and see friends.
Fair enough. I give that to you, yeah.
Yeah, and the reality is, I was watching the World Cup yesterday being I have no idea what's going on, and Argentina scored 2 goals, and people were happy, but then some people weren't. The people that were happy were the people who
supporting Argentina.
Yes, or they put some bets on. So they were yes, Argentina won.
Even they're Polish, they're oh yeah, no, we're betting against our own country.
Right, because they were what are the odds in that? Probably very small, so we might as well vote for Argentina. So they some of them voted for Argentina instead of Poland, and they were over thrilled because one guy got a bit of money from it, which is fair enough. I support. I get that. I can get on board with that. But yeah, it was just, I was watching that being I have no idea what's going on, but I'm having a good time and I'm here with some friends.
Fair. I mean, the only notable thing that happened, I think, on the World Cup so far that I noticed was when we were in the pub watching the World Cup, and I don't remember which match. One of the match, a random dude ran in with a rainbow flag.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't.
You haven't heard that?
No.
So there's this guy who ran in to the pitch on one of the matches, waving a rainbow flag. On the front of his T-shirt was let's like, I don't remember the exact words, but it was, let's support Ukraine.
Okay.
And on the
Right.
back of his t-shirt was, give rights to Iranian women.
Nice.
So it was like a triple-edged sword
Yeah.
or something. Like it was a disruption. Security tackled him. They took him, and apparently, due to FIFA, I think it was due to FIFA's intervention. I might be wrong on this. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But he got no charges against him, but he got kicked out of Qatar.
Fair enough.
Like he was like sent home. It's like, no, go home. You can't be here.
I mean, that's fair enough because that's like in Qatar very controversial.
But at least he didn't get executed.
I was literally gonna go. Did they chop off his head?
No, they did not.
Which is good for him.
It's
know?
good for him. Good for him. But I mean, yeah.
Maybe not the right place for it. But at least he didn't get charged with it. I mean, I don't think he'll be able to come back to Qatar anymore.
I don't think he was
get,
like a
banned.
permanent ban, like ban for life
Yeah, I would
from
imagine
Qatar,
so.
or like at least for like the next couple of years.
Yeah,
for sure.
I would imagine so.
I mean,
yeah.
Realistically, probably he wouldn't want to go back anyway.
I mean,
This person,
True.
right? So yeah, I mean we are at 31 minutes at this point. So
not
should we
too
go
bad.
into a like serious topic?
Yeah, I have one topic that I feel like we could end with. That's a good, nice
Okay,
topic.
nice. Okay, let's end on a nice voice,
Yeah.
like a nice feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a really truly horrific topic.
Yep.
I added it into the list because I thought it's worth mentioning. You mentioned to me before we started recording that you have at least heard about this.
Yeah, I saw the name of like the title of the article. I just didn't really read it. But mainly because just by the title, I was like, that must have been traumatizing. I don't really want to. I don't really want to read the rest. But the title kind of gave me the gist of what happened.
Right. So the topic is, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this article. There was a massive a car crash, like a very serious car crash.
Yeah.
In the States. I don't know what state it was. Anyway, a paramedic responded.
Yeah.
And there was this teenage girl. They were able to like tell that it's like either like late teenage or early 20s.
Yeah.
Girl, and she got like mortally wounded, severe injuries. Like she was unrecognizable, basically.
Yeah, but
This paramedic
she survived. I don't think she died. Did she die? See, that's why I didn't read it. That's why I didn't read it.
So, what happened is this paramedic, she was treating her. Basically, she was one of the first to respond.
Yeah.
To the whole problem. She basically in the car crash was two teenage girls. The driver managed to get out of the car, but the other one didn't.
Okay.
And they were like trying to like remove the doors. They took her out, and the paramedic was with her till the chopper came.
Okay.
And the helicopter took them to a hospital, and then the paramedic then left once they got to the hospital.
Right.
The paramedic went home, and this woman was greeted by police saying that her daughter died in a fatal car crash, and that's when the mother realized that the woman she was with took to the hospital with the helicopter was her own daughter.
Fuck.
And she didn't recognize her, and then she basically collapsed. Like she can like she could barely like accept, like, how do you accept that truth, right? It's like, and like you can't blame the paramedics that, or they didn't do everything they can, because you were the paramedic, right? And you probably did everything you could.
Yeah.
Like those injuries were so severe that I think it's just insane.
Yeah, I think it would have. I I don't know. I'm getting like all teary. That is such a sad story.
It's such a sad story.
I think what probably helps the mum is knowing that she was with her daughter in like the final moments kind of thing. So like,
Well,
or
not
at
the
least,
final moments.
well,
Because
yeah, but at
when
least
they took her to the hospital, she was still alive. But like, yeah,
yeah, but as in like, you know, she managed to help her daughter as much as she could. She could be there for her,
yeah,
even in that, you know, short period of time of getting from the car to the helicopter to the hospital. You know, like she cared for her, nurtured her. And the reality is that it probably was quite, you know,
like
good.
probably
I
like
imagine maybe good's not the right word.
I think
but
what she's like, she made like what she said. I'm not sure if this was in the article. I think this is how I remember it. I read this a couple of days ago, guys. I'm sorry. Like I can't remember everything I read, but I think she said that like it was very clear that she was not gonna survive.
yeah,
Like when she got there, it was very clear that she was not gonna survive, and she felt bad for the mother, before obviously knowing that she was the mother.
yeah. Petrifying. See, you know what my only thing is that's a bit like, what? It was a car crash, right?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, does she not know what her friend drives?
I assume not.
Because that's a little weird. Like,
And also, wasn't the friend there?
yeah,
Like,
and
did the friend
who-
just like ditch?
Yeah, was that like a hit and run kind of situation, but from the friend? That she just like hit someone, fucking left a friend to die.
I don't know.
Ditch?
I don't know how
Like,
what happened exactly.
Because surely,
They crashed,
if you
but like when you get out, surely you don't run away. You don't hitchhike away. Like surely you
Yeah.
might get lightly injured, and then you go and get like somebody, right?
see, my thing is just that like if the mum rocks up at this scene, sees that one of the persons in the car managed to get out by themselves or not, right? I mean, surely if that person got out by themselves, they are able to say their name. I don't know, say who's in the car with them.
Yeah.
Surely, like, maybe, like,
Unless
does the mum not know who her daughter hangs out with?
Unless
Like-
it was a scenario where they were like one of the first responders, but right, another paramedic, just like an ambulance car, got there, took the other girl. So it's like two ambulance cars pulls up, one treats the driver, one goes frees the girl that got stuck,
Mm-hmm.
and take the driver and take to the hospital. So the mother didn't have a chance to talk to her.
I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. It sounds a little weird. Something weird happened there. You know what would be really, really sad if like the mum, like on her way home, she's like, God, I wish I did more. I could have done this. I could have done that.
Oh,
Like,
that would be horrible.
or like,
that
oh,
would be truly horrible.
or like, oh, I wish I did this. I didn't really do it because I didn't think it would work, but maybe it could have worked. And then rocking up at home and being like, oh, by the way, your daughter's dead, and then finding out that it was your daughter, like,
Yeah, I mean, that's just truly
that would
horrible.
have been awful.
I think it's very, very awful.
like, oh no,
I mean, no. I mean, I think I don't know what, like, if I was in that scenario, I honestly don't know how I would react. Like,
I'd probably quit my job.
I would not lie to you. I would probably pass out immediately.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd
it's
probably,
such a shocking thing that
yeah,
I would either go fully denial that must not have been her,
yeah,
or I would go like just pass out because it's such shocking news. I think.
yeah. I'd probably pass out, but I don't think I'd be able to like continue living.
I don't know
anymore.
how the mother continues to live. Like, that's such a tragic way to go.
Yeah,
Like, I think it's a different scenario when it's just a car crash and you're being informed that your like son or daughter died. It's still absolutely horrible, heartbreaking.
yeah,
But
then
You're
knowing
there.
also that you were the one to help them out. You were
Yeah.
there to like basically
That
make
is-
sure
that
they don't
is,
die,
like,
and you failed.
At an entire new level.
Yeah, awful.
It is awful.
I don't think she's probably a paramedic anymore. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. Apparently, her colleagues made a statement that the reason she brought this story forward is because she couldn't help to wonder what she could have been because she was 17,
Yeah, God, like whole life ahead of her.
whole life out of
Yeah.
her, and she was smart as well. So she was she could have been anything.
Yeah, she could have been the next Einstein for all we know.
Yeah, so it's crazy. So yeah, I mean, it's horrible, really.
Yeah, what a downer.
And apparently her co-workers went this is really shocking even for us.
Yeah, God, I'm literally crying.
Craig says, "Oh God, I'm literally crying." Then proceeds to laugh.
Well, because it's cringy. Okay.
I know you're trying to lighten the mood. Well, let's lighten the mood with your final topic. for
Yeah.
today.
Are you ready for my final topic?
Yes, I am.
It's my birthday on Sunday. Let's talk about that.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Have you got me a birthday present?
Yes.
Cool. I'm glad. Because I'm your best friend and I deserve a birthday present. I don't know what to say. I'm so sad about the fucking mum and the daughter that I don't know what to say.
Okay, I just wanna come back to that. You say I deserve a birthday present, and I agree.
Yep.
Except that a week ago, she comes to all of us in the flat and she says, "God, please, nobody buy me presents. I don't want presents." So what's up with that?
No, I still don't want presents. You know this. I'm only joking. I don't actually want a present. No, okay. There's probably going to be one listener in here who can fully resonate with what I'm about to say. But receiving presents from people is really awkward.
Right, I mean...
Because what if I hate the present? I won't be able to fucking tell you that I hate the present. And
Right.
then you're, for the rest of your life, going to be like, I bought Alex this amazing present and she fucking loved it. And you're going to tell people oh yeah, I bought this amazing present. And I'm going to be sat there going, I fucking hated it. How am I supposed to say anything to you? Also, happy birthday, the singing aspect of happy birthday, when you're stood there in front of a cake that you're about to fucking spit on, and then make this imaginary wish while everybody looks at you. I don't think I've ever created a wish when I've blown out my candles.
I do, but I would just like to reiterate. She does. What I guess it means for you, it's uncomfortable when people stare at you and there's an expectation and stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
Okay, last
So then,
year...
okay. Before you go into that,
Yeah.
I just want to say, she, with my flatmates, dragged me out of my bed on my birthday at 6 past midnight to sing to me and wish me happy birthday, and I was like, this could have totally waited till morning. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, but we had the cake in the fridge and we were really worried you were going to find the cake. I'm not going to lie to you.
I mean, okay, not gonna lie to you. We have 2 fridges. If you put it in the fridge that I don't open, I would have not found it.
Yeah, but we didn't know which fridge you don't open ever. So
I've rarely opened the silver one.
Fair enough.
Always open the white one because that's where my stuff is.
Well, see, so my thing was we bought the cake and I was like, fuck. We need to basically make him aware of the cake before he makes himself aware of the cake. And that was it.
I mean, to be fair, that whole thing, that whole weekend was, you guys, went,
We literally...
blurted out all my presents without you guys realizing, I think. Because, okay, so we went to shopping.
I did not do
You didn't
anything.
It was both times it was our friend who's too far to love.
Our friend who's too far to love ruined it twice. To be fair, one of them was on me, so I was writing your card in the living room.
I did not realize that.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, but you didn't see what I was hiding.
Yeah.
But I was writing your card.
I mean, I sort of realized it was something to do with my birthday, but didn't realize what it was.
I messaged our two loving flatmates to be like, hey, come downstairs and write it in the card.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to forget about it. And then, like, that's going to be really shitty. It's just going to be, like, a card that Alex wrote. And, like, everyone just signed their name on. And, like, that's shit. So I let them know. And I was like, I'm in the living room.
Yeah.
Mark is upstairs. He's in his room. Come downstairs. I have some colourful pens. And please, like, write something in the card. Because it's going to be more suspicious if I just keep knocking on all of your doors and then knock on Mark. So I was like, just come downstairs and sign the card.
Now, who's the first person who comes downstairs?
Mark. The other two people...
Because I was coming here to get lunch.
The other two people fucking ignored my messages. I got pied. I got fucking pied. No one fucking came. And I was,
right.
And at that point, like, you came downstairs and I had the voucher card thing, the Xbox
No, you didn't.
thing. I did. I had it with me. I literally,
Because
like...
didn't you buy that with my Nerf guns?
No.
Did you actually have it before?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I bought the card and the card thing with, like, together. But then, right, so then we proceeded to, like, we got you a card and then we got you the Xbox Game Pass. Is that what we got you?
Yeah, you got me a 3 months of subscription to Game Pass.
Yeah, which is cool.
I like it.
It was the longest subscription Game Pass we could find in Asda at the time. So, yeah.
I think as a gift you can only buy 3 months. You could probably buy more online, but I mean 3 months is enough.
I didn't know. I'm not gonna lie to you that it was not something I'm aware of. My brother just fakes it. Like, he just cracks the codes and then gets like he recently had like 6 years of Game Pass. I think Xbox caught on after like 2 years that he's like not renewed his Game Pass, but his Game Pass is just like cracked. I
mean, no, the Game Pass is relatively new. I think it's relatively new. I don't know if it's...
It's this thing where he can play with people.
Right.
It was always a card, and you could get it for like 6 months, 3 months, or a year.
I mean, it might be older than I think. I'm just Google it.
It might not be called a Game Pass, to be fair.
I mean, Game Pass is like what I have.
I just know that it was something that he needed to play with friends online or something.
It might be like Xbox Live or something, like a subscription.
Probably something like that. Anyway, so my brother cracks it. So I have no idea about anything clearly in regards to Xbox. I'm just unaware of how things like that work. So, yeah. So then I figured...
I'm sorry. I was wrong. Xbox Game Pass launched June 1st, 2017.
Oh, fair
so
enough.
It probably is what you were talking about.
Probably. Maybe not. I don't think so. Anyway. So I then came to a conclusion that, like, just opening a card and in the card there be a card is really shitty, and we should get you something like an actual present, you know, so that it's like fun. Everybody likes opening presents, theoretically, right? And like I was like, that's really sad, because your whole friendship group, like all of you guys, find this like, I'm gonna buy you an online game and provide you with the code as like a legitimate present.
True.
And like I think that that's so fucking crappy. I'm not gonna lie to you, but like opening a fucking card where there's just a bunch of numbers and letters in a line with some dashes in between it just sounds to me like the worst fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean 100%. Sometimes it can be. But I mean, my flatmates, well, your boyfriend actually made a fun game out of it once when they hid a code in like different places in the house. They like tore it in like different pieces. So I had to go do a little treasure hunt and take a shot every time I found the code piece. I was hammered by the end.
I would be also, and then I'm also not very good with things like this, so I would probably have all of the fucking numbers and letters to the code and then not be able to find out what the right order is.
Oh, no, they put numbers like order number.
Oh, fair enough.
Like, they were like, yeah. I mean,
That would have helped me if then they were like, here's a riddle to find out what the actual order is. I'd be like, fuck off. I don't need this game. I'd be like, you can fucking keep it. Like, no thank you. But yeah, so no, in my opinions, like, opening just a card to see some, like, numbers and letters seems like a shitty present. So I kind of questioned you before your birthday.
I know.
To be like, what would you like? Because we need to get you a present and we have no idea what to get.
What did I reply? A surprise.
You did. You were fucking cunt about it. So yeah, but then you said something like, oh, it would be so cool to get like Nerf guns so we could have like household Nerf fights.
I mean,
which
we still haven't.
We still haven't. The last fight you guys had was on your birthday.
And that was months ago, yeah.
That was months ago, yeah.
To be fair, we since got plastic swords.
Yeah, which have not been used since the day that they were born either. So, money well spent. Well done to us. No, but so we got you like mini ones, which you can like clip onto your like belt buckle, which I think is really cool. Always handy. You guys never fucking carry them though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we went to Asda to do like some last minute grocery shopping for like for the birthday party.
Because I needed to buy juices for cocktails and stuff.
Yeah, and I think like we needed to buy some like snacks or something as well. Yeah. And then while we were there, I was like, shit, we can probably buy the Nerf guns here. So we're gonna like split from the rest of the team. And like we're gonna just buy the Nerf guns, and then they're gonna just buy what they're gonna buy, and then it's great. Bob's your uncle.
Yeah.
Which theoretically sounds great, except that I managed to perfectly hide the Nerf guns
all the way until we go home.
All the way until we got home. Yes. To be fair, I thought you already found out in Asda because my boyfriend was holding the bag in such a fucking peculiar way that you could fucking see the Nerf guns. And I was like, maybe he'll realize then. And then after that, I was like, shit, he might realize in the Uber, but he didn't in the Uber. And I was like, cool, we're safe. Now we're in the house. I know what bag it is, so it's fine. But then our friend who's too far away to love proceeds to just absolutely jeopardize everything.
And hands me that bag.
And hands you the fucking bag with the fucking present. And I was just there like, are you fucking kidding me?
Right,
like,
so I knew that was gonna be a present, right? And on my day of the party, what he did was hilarious. So I think I went somewhere. Because I had to go somewhere in... Maybe I got a haircut.
Yeah, I think you went to the hairdressers, yeah.
I think I went to the hairdresser that day.
Yeah, and our friend too far to love, he went for a walk. He was gone for like most of the day.
Yeah, and then I got home, and I noticed that we have a gaming group chat. And on our gaming group chat, I noticed a little message from this friend. Hey, so are we splitting Mark's Xbox Game Pass equally? And I'm like... Because I just pulled down the notifications, so I was able to read the messages without actually seeing it.
Yep.
Like, on the app. And then... another friend was like, mate, I think this is the wrong group chat.
Yeah, it was my boyfriend. He was like...
No, it wasn't your boyfriend. It was the other Polish friend we have.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure it was also my boyfriend, because he showed me the fucking message, and he was like, he's a fucking idiot. Like, his brain not working. And I was just like, well...
Isn't that clear?
I mean, he's still too far away to love.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. So then, what I noticed is, at one point, a couple of messages have been unsent.
Yeah.
In that group.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, he realized.
After you already read them,
yeah,
he then eventually was like, oh yeah, shit. He deleted the message. I don't even think he messaged the actual group chat, because he was like, y'all fucking seen the message anyways, so I don't have to repeat myself. I fucking loved it. I honestly loved it.
Yeah, I promise we don't do things like that.
No, see, so that was fun. That was great. Anyway, my thing with birthdays is that I find birthdays just really awkward. I love to create people's birthdays. I love to make people's birthdays the best birthdays ever. But when it comes to my birthday, I hate how it's like, oh, it's a day about you. Because, like, I have anxiety. Leave me alone, you know? Like, I have anxiety. I don't want all eyes to be on me because that makes me fucking anxious. So then, like, birthday cakes and singing happy birthday makes me anxious. Like, opening presents in front of people. Like, so last year, I got, like, a big bag of presents where some of my friends chipped in together, got me, like, a couple of presents in one.
Yeah.
So then, that's great. And my plan was to open all of the presents later on in my own free
and
time.
They were chanting like, "Open now, open."
Yeah,
like,
and they were chanting like, "Open now, open it now." And I was like, I was going to open it later, and they were like, "Yeah, but we want to see if you like it." And I'm like, "Oh my god, I now need to like pretend I like everything, regardless of if I like it or if I don't like it." And that makes me feel really uncomfortable.
So this year I only got presents from you guys, but like, you know, last year when I threw that really, really big birthday party and like I rented the whole place and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people were bringing me presents, and basically what I did, I just accepted the bags, the gift bags.
Yeah.
And I took it, put them next to each other.
Right.
And I only opened them actually once I go home.
Yeah, but you had like a massive party with like a lot of people there. Whereas what I usually do is there's like a group of like, I don't know, max 10 people who come to my birthday, because I don't have enough friends, to be honest, to invite like 17 people.
I mean, I had like 40 people on that party.
Yeah,
that was insane. And I was like, also, to be fair, I spent a lot of money on that party and everything. And that was my last university year party, so I was like, I have to go out with a big bang.
I mean, yeah, which is understandable. Whereas, in my opinion, my birthdays always have been anticlimactic, and I'm never really excited about my birthday. I never have been, because my birthdays were always a bit shitty. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, even when I was like a kid, my birthday was always like, oh, like, it's your birthday. And like, it's on a shitty day. 9 times out of 10, it fucking rains. Like, what are you gonna do? And then like, usually I'll invite somebody, and then there's some fucking drama on my birthday, and then it's like, why are you fucking here and ruining my birthday?
Fireworks.
Like, for example, but like it's just, I don't know. There's like positives and negatives to obviously everything, but the majority of my birthdays is I'm like, yeah, this was really fun, except this one part. And like, I'm a type of person who I see the negatives more than I see the positives. So to me, one single negative situation is what can ruin my whole birthday. And I know it shouldn't, obviously, but it does sometimes. So I'm like, cool. Like, there were the fireworks, and it was fun for a moment, and it was really exciting. And then the guys got a little overexcited and fucking like nearly blew up a tree.
I mean, fireworks.
And at that point,
and
like at that point, I was like, okay, well, the tree's not safe, so well, neither are we. And now I'm anxious about it, and I'm really worried that I'm gonna get hit by a firework, and like, I'm now no longer enjoying it. So when I came back to the flat to like continue the party, at that point I was like, how much can I drink in order to just basically black out so that I don't have to think about the fireworks anymore? Because it just ruined my whole vibe. And I could see that it ruined a couple of people's vibes. Like,
I mean, I left early as well.
Yeah, like, I was just like, the fireworks kind of ruined it all a little. Like, obviously it was a great little surprise, and like, I'm glad that they did it, because I think it was like, initially it was fun. Just, I think, maybe not with a bunch of very drunk people.
Yeah, 100%.
That would have been probably a lot more fun if they were sober, but they weren't, so it kind of sucked. And then like, so this year my birthday's super chill. I cannot make it more chill. So small group of us, we're going to go to a buffet, which is fun. I love that buffet. It's my favorite buffet. And then afterwards, we're all coming home, and then a couple more people are joining us, the people that aren't invited to the meal, essentially. They're not invited not because I hate them or whatever. I want the meal to be us, amongst like my closest friends. Yeah. Or like, I don't want it to be like a big thing. Like I want it to be like small. I don't know.
I think so. Yeah. That,
so
that
I
makes a
feel
lot
like
of sense. Yeah.
I feel like the meal and like for it to be like small and like I feel like that's a good idea. So I only invited a small amount of people to that.
Makes sense.
The other people are coming to the house party aspect of it, which isn't a house party. It's an art evening. That's kind of what I called it. So we're gonna do some painting and some clay sculpting and painting the clay sculpting things. I've got a couple of games in regards to that thought through, which I'm super excited about. And then to finish it all off, we're going to do a couple of couch games because I enjoy couch games. Couch games make me happy sometimes. My one thing when we start that couch game is if I fucking lose, you're all going home.
I mean, do you mean like I'll have to go upstairs?
Yes, you will all be shunned.
Okay. Well, we are at 1 hour and 1 minute. So we
See?
we technically broke our promise because we said keeping it under 1 hour.
It's fine. I'm sure we can cut some things out. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go speak, and then this is gonna be where the music is gonna start.
I'm so excited.
And then it's gonna fade out.
I love how we do this. It's like the fact that we